Okay, so good morning, everybody. Well, today we will explore the Excel functions such as RAND and RAND between. Though we have done these functions in the previous class also, where we have used a RAND function to generate random numbers, and we've also used a RAND between to generate numbers between the upper limit and the lower limit. But in this class, we are going to see the different further functions that can be performed by RAND between in order to generate, say, time or date, though we have seen that, and also specifically if we want to generate a unique password or maybe a value which is having a combination of number, text, string, or maybe a number, we can generate that with the help of the RAND between. So let's get going and let me write the function in the Excel sheet. So I hope the Excel sheet is visible. Let me make it bold and let me increase the size also. So I have it as like this. If I do rand function, we have done that it is going to generate random numbers that is between 0 and 1, and every time when I write this rand function, it is going to generate a new random number like that. And the best part of the rand function is that it does not require any argument for that matter. In a similar manner, I can use rand between also to mention a number, say between 10 and 50, and I will get this number, and if I simply drag this down, I can easily get numbers that are occurring between 10 and 50. It may be 50 also, and it may be 10 also. In a similar manner, we can generate the decimal numbers also with the help of the rand function. So we have rand like this, and if I simply drag this down, we will see that the decimal numbers can be generated like that. But if we see, the usage of the rand function will always give us the decimal number that is lying between 0 and 1. So if we want to have any number, a decimal number which is more than 1, how we can have that, we will see that now. So the option for that is that again we use rand between function. I say the lower limit defined by, say, this, and upper limit defined by this. I divide the whole by 10, and let's see what I get. So I've got 18.3 as the answer, and if I drag this down, I will see that I'm getting different random decimal numbers that are more than 1, that is 31.7, 47.6, and so on. So that is how we can generate the other decimal number with the help of the rand between function. The next function that we are going to use within the rand between only is the generation of random letters. We've already done, but I can show you one more time. How can we do that? We use the function char. So we say equal to char bracket. I say rand between, and in rand between I use the another function called as code, right? So let me write it. I say rand between. Within the rand between, I use another function called as code. I close the bracket, I use comma, and for giving another, yes, I use another code function, and I write z over here, and I close the bracket. Let me check my function one more time. So I have char rand between bracket code. Within this, I have written in quotes a, comma, code, again double quotes z, and then I've closed the bracket. Let me check whether I have put the closing bracket equal or not. So I have one for the code, one for rand between. and I need to put one more for the char. So I will get K as a letter as of now. Let me see if I drag this further, what I get. I'm getting random letters, say A, E, N, S, Y, V, K, C, Q, C, O. And if I drag it further, maybe right or left, I can get more random letters with the help of this function. So here we have used three functions, that is char, rand between, and code, in order to generate random letters or random alphabets. In a similar manner, we can also generate random unique, you can say, data values that are basically combination of string, numbers, or any special character. How do we do that? So let's get going. We use the function rand between. So I say equal to bracket 0 comma 9, which actually defines the upper limit and the lower limit of the numeric value which I want to have. Then further, I want to have some string also. I want to have some alphabet as well. For that, I use the char function. So I say space and char. Within char, I use rand between. I write the numeric values which are basically representing a alphabet. So one char I write, and then I say rand between. I mention the numbers over there. Then I further mention, I say that char rand between. Let me write it. I say further and char and between. I mention the number as, say, 90 and 55. Further, I can easily go on and mention more options. I say rand between bracket 12, 44, and I close the bracket. So one bracket I close for rand between, one I close it for char. Let me check. I need to check whether I have closed all the brackets or not. And then I'm going to see whether my function is right or wrong. So I say 0 comma 9 and char rand between bracket 65 comma 97, close the bracket for rand between, and I have to close for the char function also. So please remember to put the double bracket every time we are using char function, because one bracket will be there for rand between and one bracket, closing bracket, will be there for the char function. So let me just put the double bracket, and then I wind up. So there is some error. Let me check where the error is happening. So I say this, or there is a, let me further check where the error has occurred. So I say rand between 09 and char. Okay, I can see the number one more time. If I just, let me check it. So we have rand between bracket 0 comma 9. We have the space. I hope I have put all the space between char and. Let me check that. Char and space is there. Let me put the number as, doesn't really matter. We can put any number. That's right, 65 and 67. Again, there is a problem, so that's okay. Let me check one more time. So we have ran between bracket 0 comma 9 and char bracket ran between 65. Let me mention this as 0, but it doesn't really matter. Then we have two round closing brackets and char ran between 'let me check the number also. Is it 97? That's okay. We can 122 and no, there's still some error that we are. Oh, there are two brackets. Okay, now I got it. There are two brackets over here. One bracket, this will get cut. This is okay. Ran between is okay. Okay, now I got this as the answer. So the error was we were actually having one missing bracket within the function. So I could make out this particular problem will happen whenever you are having a very large combination of functions that you are using to get any results. In this particular function, we have used char, ran between, and we have used and function as well. And with the help of that, we have got the unique value with a combination of letter, number, and special character. Now, if I drag this down, you will see that I can randomly generate these passwords and use them depending on their application, right? So this is the application of ran between with the help of char and function that we can use to get unique special values, which is nothing but the combination of your number, letter, and special symbol. So that was all for today. You have any doubt, you can let me know, and we'll be back with more functions in MS Excel. Thank you so much. Till then, take care and keep practicing.